Alright, guys. So I'm redoing this video because I did a video earlier, well, a recording earlier, and somehow it's messing up on my, not my computer, but my work computer. So I have to record this, and it's a mess. But anyway, guys, this is my review of my adventures with Superman. 0 hour, I believe, or 0 day, one of the two. And this is part one. So there's a part two coming out, which is looking like the better episode. And we're getting more answers in the next one than this one. This one was more of Clark saving people and getting burned out, and also the League of Villains working together. We're just gonna call them the League of Villains for right now, because yeah, we'll just go with that. And pretty much that's it. Clark is still trying to, try to be, still trying to get a use of his power, saving people, and just trying to live his life day by day. You also see Lois Lane still dealing with the aftermath of the last episode. Find out there's different versions of Clark Kent that are evil, and now trying to figure out what to do and stuff like that. So she's kind of having like a little issue with that, and trying to understand that. I'm going to talk about Lois Lane a little bit later, because it's something positive about what the writers are doing with the character. And then, Jimmy. And then also we get Vicky Vale in here. Vicky Vale from Gotham. She's here. So she try to figure out the story with Superman and stuff like that, which is funny. But yeah, the generals said, all right, time to join him, trying to take down Superman. He gets all the villains from the Silver Banshees, the Parasites, Heat Wave, Live Wire, and they get them all to work together to take out Superman. And the fight choreography was okay in here between all of them. But again, Superman's taking on different villains. He got Slade in there too. So you're taking all these characters on, and it's kind of like it gets convoluted after a while. And this ain't the Superman from the 90s. So, you're dealing with a different version of Superman. So, yeah. But yeah, so you're just dealing with a different version of it, and you trying to see what they got going on with that. So, but other than that, that was pretty much it for the episode. If I had to rate the episode, I have to give a solid and I would say go check it out. Well, you know what? If you want to wait for part two and watch them both together, I think that's fine too. But you can still check this one out. I'll give this a solid 3 out of 5. It was enjoyable, but not better than last week's episode. I don't know. I just liked last week's episode, which was weird, And I'm tired of multiverses, and I actually like that episode. But let's talk about Lois Lane. I saw a video. I think it was about some YouTuber. I forgot his name, but he did a video on Amber from Invincible. And he talked how bad Amber was as a character, but he brought up how Lois Lane is written in here. And it got me thinking, we're 8 episodes in. And I can safely say, she is the most well-written character out the show. And if I have to go further than that, she is the most well-written character, Lois Lane, I have seen in any form of media since Smallville Lois Lane. That's big for me. I like the fact that when Lois makes a mistake or she knows she's wrong, she admits that she's sorry, compared to the woman today that no woman can do no wrong. This woman actually does wrong, and she admits her faults. I like that. I like the fact that, she learns, she's still learning to be the greatest reporter in the world, but she also learning to still be, kind of like a human being. Like, she's trying to go for the story, but she has to realize going for the story can also hurt somebody. That's the situation with Clark. And she learned from that. She's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. And I would never do that, but you know what? Yeah, you're kind of right. I need to dial it back a little bit, And then she saw where he was coming from, and matches where he saw where she was coming from, and you get that vibe. And Lois Lane, and don't get me wrong, too, Lois Lane, short hair Lois Lane ain't bad looking either. Like I had my, don't get me wrong, I love the long hair Lois Lane, but the short hair Lois Lane don't look too bad. I actually like her character development. And I don't say that a lot for a lot of characters. I really don't. But her character development throughout the show has been spot on. It has been very good. Will this continue? I hope so. But you know how they start high? They could sure go down low. And hopefully when the season progresses on, she doesn't digress. Because she's probably the best well-written character in the show. Clark is an okay character, but he's not my favorite version of Superman, nor my favorite version of Clark. But this Lois Lane is my favorite version, and I gotta be safe, completely honest with you guys. This is probably the best version of Lois Lane we'll probably get for quite some time. I don't know about Superman Legacy yet. Can't talk about it, but for right now, this is the best Lois Lane version I have gotten since Smallville. So y'all can go fight down there about it. But to me, she is. To me. But yeah, guys, I would say check the episode out because again, it's the part 1. But if you want to wait for part 2, you can. But you know how it is. As always, guys, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. I will see you guys in the next video.